Hi everyone, welcome back. I'm Kim and this is Make with Millie, and today I'm bringing you a little baking video. I'm going to be doing some Rocky Road. I'm sure everyone has probably made this at some point. It's such an easy recipe, no bake at all, just melting stuff. It's just we got so many Easter eggs. And I just thought it was a great way of using up all that extra chocolate that you've got at home. So I'm doing it anyway today because I've got people coming later. So I thought it was an easy recipe to do. You just need to fridge it for 2 hours. So I'm going to show you what I'm using. Now with a Rocky Road, it's entirely up to you what you throw in there really. You can put all sorts. But I'm just sticking to a few ingredients because some of the people that come in don't like certain things. So, I'm trying to please everybody. So what I am using is, I've got my tray, I think it's a 7 or 8 inch square tin. And I've just lined it with some parchment because it just makes it a lot easier once it's fridged. To take out and slice. So I'm just going to bring you down, but I'll talk at the same time as I'm showing you what I'm doing. And I hope that you can see everything. So what I've got here is 400 grams of, I'm using Cadbury's egg. So I used just a giant Easter egg that we got. We also got quite a lot of just dairy milk bars. So it's all the same chocolate, and it's 400 grams altogether. You can use dark chocolate or you could use a mixture of milk and white. It's entirely up to you what you've got. You can use any egg. It's just I wanted to get rid of, as I said, some of my Easter eggs. So I am melting. I've got my pan here with some simmering hot water in there, boiling away. And I'm going to melt. I think it's the gentlest way. You can do it in the microwave, but sometimes you can overheat the chocolate. So I just wanted to do it quite slowly so that it all mixes together and I can get the consistency right. So in here I've got, as I said, all my milk chocolate. I've got no other chocolate, just milk in there. And it's on my hot pan, simmering away. And then into this I am going to add 120 grams of margarine. You can add butter if you want to. So I'm just going to pop that in and then get rid of my scales. There we go. So as I said, you can add anything into this. Now I'm going to be adding some marshmallows. Again, you can use mini marshmallows. I thought I would use these. I have them in anyway. I bought them on one of my, I think it was a Poundland haul. And they're just some Easter bunnies and chicks, which, I felt a bit mean chopping them up. But that sun's getting in my way again, isn't it? So yeah, just got some of these which I've cut down, and you need 100 grams of either mini marshmallows or, as I said, I did 100 grams of these and I cut them up. So I've got those, but I've not put them in yet. So I'm just going to, I've got my chocolate, and then you need also, I'll put all the ingredients in that I'm using anyway in my description box below. I'm also going to add 125 grams of syrup. I use just this golden syrup. So I've got my 400 grams of chocolate in there. I've also got 125 grams of marg and 125 grams of syrup so far. There we go. It's like a one pot wonder, isn't it? You can throw it all in there. There we go. So that's the syrup, the marg and the chocolate. Be careful because my handle won't get hot, but this will get quite warm. So please be careful. And it does take a few minutes for this all to melt. You've got to be quite patient with it. And it doesn't look the most appetising when you're at this stage, but it's what it is. And then I am going to be adding 200 grams of chocolate digestives. Now you can use, that sun's coming in, isn't it? And I apologise for that, but I can't put you anywhere else. Yeah, I'm going to use some chocolate digestives. You can use plain, and it's 200 grams of digestives. I'm not going to add these in yet. This is exactly 200 grams, which is about half of one of these big packets. I've had a couple of biscuits out, and the rest, the packet is 433 grams. And you need 200 grams, so it's half, maybe half with a few biscuits out. Now you can crush these. I'm just going to break them in bit by bit. I just thought the chocolate digestives adds a bit of, you know, you're putting them into chocolate anyway. So, and as I said, these are my marshmallows, which I have chopped up into little bits there. Now, I'm just going to wait for this to melt. I'm not going to add anything else to this yet. And once this has melted, then I will add my marshmallows and my biscuits. Now again, you can also add anything at that stage. So you can throw in crunches. So you've got the honeycomb, but honeycomb doesn't melt very well when you're cooking it with all this. So I am not putting honeycomb in. You can put nuts, you can put raisins in there. You can throw anything that you like. I have some people coming later that don't like raisins, and also some of my family members are not lover of nuts. So that's why I'm not. But you can, at that stage, you can throw anything in that you fancy. I am going to add, because we've got these for Easter as well, is some little mini eggs. Now, these are the Smarties mini eggs, but you can use the you know, the other little mini eggs with the crispy coating. These are just exactly the same, aren't they? But I think when you bite in afterwards, you'll get that little bit of crunch. So that's why I'm adding those. And also, as I said, I'm using up stuff that I've already got in. I've not needed to go out and get anything today, which has been perfect. But I did have some raisins, but as I said, I'm not going to use those, but you can do if you want to. And that's it really. Once this is all melted, and then I will add that into there. It's just I was doing it anyway today, so I thought, why not have a little chat with you while I'm doing it. Everyone's busy doing stuff today, so I thought, right, people aren't coming till tea time. So yeah, it doesn't look the best at this stage because your margarine's melting and separating from the chocolate, but it does, it all comes together. I would always recommend using a tea towel just to hold. I mean, I'm using my Pyrex dish, but whatever bowl you use, you know, it will be quite warm. So that's all coming together quite nicely now. The syrup will help it all stick as well. I hope everyone did have a nice Easter. I mean, by the time you've seen this, I would have already put up a Primark video to watch, for you to watch. But just asking whether you've had a nice Easter again while we're having a chat. So it's the start of it's the weekend now, and I hope everyone's got some nice plans going on. We're not doing anything exciting really this weekend. I will go to my mum's, I think, on Sunday, but apart from that, I'm not doing anything exciting. Probably do a food shop tomorrow, so yeah. So I'm going to turn this down a bit. I've not got it on high anyway, I've only got it on a low heat, but I don't want it to start sticking at the bottom. I'm going to move that tray out of the way. No, that doesn't make sense because I need the tray. It smells lovely. It's a lovely day today, but it's very, very windy. Really windy. So if that door makes a noise, I apologise for that. Here we go. So that is melting quite nicely now. Only a few little bits to go and then that would have all melted down. Just going to keep that on a low heat. And then I'm going to add my marshmallows. Again, 100 grams of marshmallows it says. And then I'm going to add in my biscuits as well. Just going to break them up as I go. Get a bit messy because of the chocolate, but still. I mean, when you're stirring this around, the biscuits will break up a little bit anyway, so. And then I'll put once everything's stirred in, I will then add my little mini eggs to it as well. Alright, let's see where we're up to now with this. I'm going to turn my heat off now. Let's see if I can bring this over so you can... There we go. Maybe see it a bit better now. Trying to cover all the marshmallows, and some of the marshmallows as well are melting and going all sticky and gooey. So I'm just going to add these in again. These little biscuits, and then I will pop that into my tin then. Just got a couple more to go, and then there we go. As I said, you can add nuts, raisins, anything that you fancy at this stage, but I'm not going to. There we go. So that's there. And then you'll have the crunchiness of the biscuit, but then also the marshmallow as well. There we go. Now I'm not going to add these in yet. I'm going to wait until I put them into my tin, and then I'm going to pop them in. So take that off. This over, and then just pop that in. You can see the marshmallow has melted. Some of the marshmallows melted. Oh, delicious. And I'm just going to get there we go, and scrape out the last bits. And it's as easy as that, but it's a great way, as I said, of using up all that extra chocolate that you got. And we did get quite a bit, which is very generous of people, and yeah, really nice. But you just don't get enough time really to eat it, do you? So there we go. Just going to push that into the corners. Push some of that over. That's it. So your slices are even quite when you... Oh, there we go. There we go. And then I'm just going to pop some of these. As I said, these are the Smarties mini eggs. I hope you can see now because of that sun. I'll bring it to you anyway now, so we're nearly at the end. Right, let's see whether I can do this a little bit better for you. There we go. So there is my rocky road. I've just popped the eggs on the top and then I'm going to put it in the fridge for 2 hours until it's set. Let's see if I can pop you down now. There we go. So yeah, that got a bit bright then, I'm sorry about that. So there it is. And yeah, I'm just going to pop that in the fridge. Perfect. So yeah, I might pop back on later and show you, but if not, that is it. I think I will, but we'll see. It's 2 hours. Yeah, but that is my rocky road, using up my Easter eggs and Easter things that I had left over. So I will see you later on. Take care. Bye. Hi, I'm back. I've changed my jumper because I got chocolate all over it. And also, I've been out, come back and let it set. And look what's left. If you can see that, someone has eaten some. So I've cut into it and this is what it's like. So you've got your marshmallow bits there, your biscuit, got a little mini egg on the top, little Smarties mini egg. And I've done them in little, I cut it into 8. You could cut it a little bit smaller, it's quite sickly. I had a little bit later, I had a little bit earlier, but you know, it's like we've got mice. You go out for a little bit, big chunk goes missing. So I'm going to try it a little bit for you. I've already tried it, it is quite delicious, but just for a little taste test. It is lovely. And there's just no bake. You know, you literally just mix it all together. Pop it in the fridge for 2 hours. I've been a little bit longer than that, so it's properly set now. But it's lovely. Sorry about that. So yeah, it's obviously gone down a treat while I pop down, but it is really nice. We've got the crispy biscuit and the gooey marshmallow. And who doesn't love a bit of Cadbury's chocolate? So I'm going to love you and leave you now. I just wanted to pop back on and just show you that being set after a good couple of hours. So please feel free to like and subscribe, leave a comment below. I will leave all the ingredients below for you to try it. And yeah, as I said, this will go down quite well with people that pop round later, if there's any left. So I'll be back next week with another video. Not quite sure what it's going to be yet, but I'll be back. So take care. Bye now. Bye.